down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What's poppin' YouTube? Running Dragon here, bringing us episode number 2 of our Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now before we get into things, I want to talk about a few topics real quickly. One, episode 1 was pretty much a disaster editing wise. I still uploaded it just to let you guys be able to see it if you really want to watch it, but Wonder Shell Femora sucks. Absolutely sucks. It came out terribly. There's like the weird banner thing across the video. The audio and video didn't sync correctly. So now I'm switching over to OBS. Hopefully everything should go a lot smoother this time, editing and all that stuff. So basically I'll give you guys a little bit of recap what happened last episode if you guys really don't want to watch it. If you want to, you can. I really encourage you not to, honestly. We got our starter, which was a Larvitar. Here, just scroll through the team real quick while I talk about this. So we have our Larvitar. We started our adventure off. We got 3 encounters. Grovyle, Sentret, Glameow. And now in today's episode, we'll continue on, go to Jubilife City, get the fishing rod, come back to Twin Leaf Town, get another encounter, do some exploring Jubilife, maybe try to move on, head to Orberg. So maybe by the time the next episode happens, we could challenge for our first gym badge. Another thing, this series was uploaded Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe on Saturdays if I can squeeze in a recording, but if not. And all the other thing, I don't know if this will end up having a layout or not when this video is uploaded. If it does, cool. You'll see all the Pokemon on the bottom and all other stuff. If not, the pinned comment on the top, and in the description we'll have what the team is at the start of the episode, so like levels, movesets, nature as well, all that stuff, and then the pinned comment at the top, there will be a huge spoiler warning, and then underneath that will be what our team looks like at the end of the episode. Spoiler warning is there just in case, say, Pokemon dies in today's episode, or we catch a new mon that's really cool and you don't want to be spoiled. You just want to type something in the comments during the video. But if not, you can just hit the show more after this huge spoiler and be by a huge font size. Then you can see what's up with the team if there isn't a layout. I might even still do that if there is a layout to give you guys some more details besides which mons are on the team with little pictures on the layout and stuff. With all this out of the way, we'll keep moving. I did also do some little bit of grinding off screen to get the team leveled up a little bit. Because besides, Larvitar was level 6, the other one's all level 2 or 3. And we're going to do some trainer battles, probably a rival battle today. So I want all of them dying instantly, so I did a little bit of grinding. But while we get into our second trainer battle of the Let's Play, let's talk about the Pokemon press conference, news conference thing that happened yesterday. Where they announced a couple oh geez, why not? Oh, but I think they don't have counter and stuff until level 15, so I think we're okay. But they announced some Pokemon sleeping app, which I have to look more into. It seems kind of funky, but it could be interesting to look more into it. And this whole Pokemon Home, which is really cool, because I was a little nervous about I've played Let's Go Pikachu in my spare time when it came out. I have 100 Mons caught in there, and I have cool Mons Pokemon Go. And I was nervous about transferring my Mons Pokemon Go into Let's Go, not knowing if they'd just be stuck in Let's Go and I wouldn't be able to use them and whatever Gen 8 game came out when I was thinking about at the time, which is now Sword and Shield, which we all know about. But now that these are all connected to this Pokemon Home thing, which I also look more into, that seems really cool. So then I'll be able to potentially, when we do our Sword and Shield Let's Play in late 2019, whenever the game comes out, I'll be able to maybe use some of the shiny mons for Pokemon Go in there, if you guys want to think that'd be cool. And then this new Pokemon mobile game looks really interesting as well. Especially when they just released Pokemon Rumble Rush, which I've been playing a little bit in my spare time. And there's the Pokemon Direct on June 5th, which is in around a week or so. We got some more news on Sword and Shield finally. Hopefully they will drop like the release date and stuff as well. But yeah, it's an exciting time. And with Detective Pikachu came out, which I'll probably talk about a little bit in this episode as well. But it really is. This year is an exciting year for Pokemon, honestly. The first like main, besides Let's Go, like the first like main with all everything in it, Pokemon series game on a console, which is really cool. But yeah, Detective Pikachu, spoiler warning of course, if you haven't seen Detective Pikachu, I do recommend seeing it. It was I really enjoyed it. But I'd give it like a solid like 8 out of 10. 7.5, 8 out of 10. Like look, you see all the mons like in like the kind of like the like realistic looking thing based on like that guy on like Demon Art on those websites like he worked with the people on the movie. It was really cool. In terms of that though, I feel like there should have been like it probably was like gonna be difficult because they did showcase a ton of Pokemon in the movie, like just like all over the place if you were looking carefully enough. But I feel like they could have done like more mons. There's like what over 800 Pokemon now, and I don't know if there's like it probably is like somewhere like an official count of how many like different Pokemon there were in the movie. But I really don't think it was like all that many. It's probably maybe like so probably maybe over 50. Not really sure, but. Also, we'll be using speed up occasionally just to like, kind of get through wild battle, like stuff like this. But trainer battles, no, because that leads to mistakes. That's how mons die. Remind you to do Nuzlocke on my own and want you from watching like bigger PokeTubers, YouTubers doing Nuzlocke. That's how Pokemon always die. You speed up, you're not paying attention. Boom. You lose Mon. But this round has a pretty heat encounter. I think R202. We did get Grovyle, which is pretty cool. So I can't really complain. But there it goes. Another trainer battle. Pretty sure, yeah. And then like the story was interesting, like the beginning. So I haven't played Detective Pikachu like the game, which we might do later in the year. I do have to like get like a 3DS, like, eventually like a 3DS with the whole like capture card thingy. Try to find one now that like they're not making them anymore. Like I gotta try to find one somewhere and do that. Maybe we'll do Detective Pikachu Let's Play. So I don't really know like how like faithful to the game itself the movie was. I did play. I did play with Detective Pikachu a little bit. It seemed somewhat, but I don't really know how like close in terms of how like books and movies, how like close to the book is it, and it's like a video game movie, how close to the video game is the movie itself. In terms of the story, like the twist, like honestly, I'm like an idiot. I didn't really see it coming, but the one thing that really I didn't understand was that like the whole point, like the rich guy, whatever his name was, who like created the whole like Rhyme City and all this other stuff, for the 6 statues of like Palkia, Dialga, Arceus, no Giratina though, which I'm disappointed about, in his office, like he was like, he like merged with Mewtwo or whatever, and he was like using like the R gas stuff to like merge everyone in Rhyme City with like their Pokemon. So he was like, that's like our supreme form of being. So he didn't actually like find a cure for his disease. The only thing like, I understood was like, that was kind of weird to me. Like I thought it would just been like he's just like evil. He's trying to use like Mewtwo to like take over the world or whatever, or he just that's why they want a Mewtwo back and stuff. But yeah, that was like the only other time like I think like people and Pokemon like merged. First, maybe in the anime. Actually, yeah, I think it was. Wasn't that like in the Lucario movie? Like the guy, or was it was James or like some other guy like merged with his Licky or whatever in that. And then like besides that, I think in like what Red and Blue Mystery Dungeon and like the manga book, like Genji, whatever, he like merged with like either Gengar or like Ninetales or whatever in that. But there isn't really, it was like just really strange to me, like how like that's like the whole like the climax of the story was like the mons merging and stuff like that. but if they, I can see them making like sequel movies. People like talking about like a whole Pokemon cinematic universe and all this other stuff, which I think would be kind of cool. Hi, Rainy. Are you catching Pokemon? Wow, you've already got 4 with you. At that pace, your Pokédex should be full in no time at all. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Sure it is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. I think she's taking us over to the trainer school here in Jubilife. That man, what is he doing? See, that would have been something cool, like, speaking of this strange man here. If he was in Detective Pikachu, that would have been cool if he was in it, but, what? Mysterious man. Oh. How'd you know? How'd you unmask me as a member of the International Police? Huh? What? I beg your pardon, I was just making conversation. Heh, you claim you're only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognize right away that I was someone extraordinary. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover is blown, let me introduce myself. I am a globetrotting elite of the International Police. My name? Ah no, I shall inform you only of my code name. My code name, it is Looker. It is what they call me. Incidentally, is the saying, don't be a thief, familiar to you? Yes. Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. Instead, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this? The versus recorder? Oh, I thought the versus seeker, which is the versus recorder is lame. My verse recorder is a nifty device, blah blah. I attained it because it is quite popular these days. But myself, I do not do Pokemon battle very often. We better hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes. You may speak to me, you must. Not because I am lonely. No! You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings. As he just hides behind the lamppost again and walks away. I know, like, from the Pokemon community, like, he's, like, hated on a lot, Looker. I really don't understand why. Working for the International Police must be hard. Say, Rainy, here it is. Here's the trainer school. The name says it all. I saw your friend Barry go in earlier. He could still be in there, studying. Okay, bye now. There we go. Keep moving. Alright, so we had like the town maps his mother gave us to deliver to him, so let's do that. I think we could battle these two kids over here. Get like hidden power TM. So let's do that. I just became friends. Yeah, Looker, I honestly don't mind him. He really isn't in like the games all that often. Well, he's in 4th gen. I don't think he's really in Diamond and Pearl that often. He's more in Platinum. And then what, like, is he even in 5th gen? He might, I don't know. He might be in 5th gen. I know he's in Auras, like in the post game, like the Battle Resort area. No, he really, and then like his biggest role was in like the Ultra Beast episode part of 7th gen, which I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so the Sword and Shield Pokemon Direct next week, or over a week, whenever exactly it is. I know it's on June 5th, but it's interesting. I wonder how much, like, what they're gonna reveal. I think if I, from what I understand, it's probably gonna be like a release date, at least, I hope. Probably some more gameplay footage or something like that. And maybe they'll, like, show, like, either more new mons. Maybe they'll show, like, the box art legends, potentially, or, like, what the art of the games look like. Alright, now that our Glameow is up to level 10, we'll swap Oh, let's see, it's the wrong button. Swap it out for Sentret. Get it up to level 10. But yeah, and like they'll do like the second evolutions of the starters. It also all depends on, like, I say exactly like when this is being released. If it's being released like November or around then, like when Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, and like Let's Go release, you probably, I think we'd probably be getting some more. Oh shoot, Alakazam. That's only level 6 though, so we should be able to take it out. So we do have quick attack here, so that should use. Oh, X attack. That's also you're a special attacker. I don't know why you're using that. Well, we should probably get some more information at some point soon. Uh-oh, confusion. Let's see how much this does. Oh, it was a crit! Oh, come on. At least we use quick attack and not like tackle. Shouldn't have like pursuit or anything. So let's just swap out to Geico here. Hopefully this doesn't do too much to Geico. Or it's a starter, should have a decent stat. 25 to 10. Alright, it only does 10, so I don't think a crit will kill. And we also have quick attack, so we should be able to kill it. Crisis averted there. We almost lost Prairie or Sentret. But I think the second starter evolution that I start from Sword and Shield. But honestly, I really don't want like too much information to be released. Like I don't like look at like I know like they're like PokeTubers who don't do like all these like Koro leak videos and all that other stuff. I guess it gets views and everything like that, but to me, like if it's a leak, it's not official. Like you don't know if it's actually gonna be the game or not. Like I think there's been like leaks about some sort of like armored Mewtwo or something like that, which like that'd be kind of cool. I think that was like in like Insurgents, so it's like that's like a fan game that had like armored Pokemon stuff in it. But I'd rather not know like too much about the game beforehand, either from like leaks or like official trailers and stuff. Especially like if the whole thing is like if Pokemon companies are afraid of hitting 1,000 and they're waiting to like Gen 10 to release Pokemon number 1,000 plus whatever they may be. That like we're not gonna might not get a lot of mons, especially since like the initial like the announced trailer like had like just like the 3 starters in it at the beginning, and it was like Pikachu, I think it was like a Minccino, Pikipeka, a Fletchling, like all like monster past gens. That it's gonna be like X and Y maybe, or Sun and Moon, where there isn't a lot of like brand new mons. Oh shoot. Oh, you've got something for me. Sorry about skipping the dialogue, just into this conversation. But this isn't like important, groundbreaking dialogue. Alright, what is this? Score, it's a town map, huh? Why are there 2 in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need 2. Here, Rennie, you take one. Now we got the town map. And I think we're almost done here in Jubilife. I think just getting the fishing rod, which is on the route to the west. And then getting the Poketch, or Pokewatch, whatever. I'm on the road to become the greatest trainer of all time. See you around. But yeah, this is gonna be like X and Y, Sun and Moon. So I don't really know how many like new. Like so, there was technically like a decent amount of new mons released in Sun and Moon, and Ultra Sun and Moon. But like what percentage of them were like Alolan mons? My thing, where it's just like or like Mega Evolutions and ORAS and X and Y, where it's like they might only end up releasing like 50, 75 new mons in Sword and Shield, and then maybe if they bring back new Mega Evolutions, if they're going to do that, or they do some other kind of like regional variant thing, where now like every gen they'll do that. So like 7th gen we had Alolan mons, which were like 1st gen mons with like new typings and stuff. They'll do like Galarian Pokemon, and it'll be like all like Gen 2 mons and new typings. Which I honestly wouldn't mind. It would be kind of cool if we saw it had like Ice type Slugma or something like that. But I feel like that's like probably what might end up happening, which would be kind of disappointing. But I'll take out any new mods we can get. Like The starters, honestly, I'm kind of torn out right now. Depending on like, if they release more information like about the evolutions for the starters, I'm torn out between Sobble and Grookey right now, as which starter I would choose in my Sword or Shield playthrough. When we do that, whenever it comes out. Scorbunny, I'm really not feeling right now, because I'm also afraid it's gonna be another firefighting type, which would be kind of, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'd rather be something new. Like people are talking about like how like it might be like a fire ground type, which we want an Emboar to be, which I think would be pretty cool. Because like Diggersby is another, is the other big, besides like Lopunny, is the other big like bunny looking Pokemon we have. Not as normal ground, so maybe Scorbunny will be fire ground. Other people are saying maybe Fire Fairy, which would be interesting. But Sobble and Grookey look really cool right now. And I'm a big fan of water type starters. Empoleon, starter from Gen 4, is my favorite starter. And I haven't really used grass type starters too much, besides maybe like Superior in 5th gen. And Decidueye in 7th gen. Besides those two, I really don't use like the grass type starters in my first playthrough all that often. So it'd be interesting to use Grookey. So they're trying also to like what typings they evolve, like their evolved forms are in, if they have like secondary typings at all. Like I could honestly see, well, I don't know if they would do that again, like Sobble being Water Fairy, but there we got our third Poketch coupon. So let me just swing over, got the fishing rod real quick. Sorry about that. But yeah, and then like so I can see it potentially being a. Keep hitting X. I can potentially see Sobble being Water Fairy, or maybe like some. I don't really know. Grookey, I could honestly see being another grass fighting type. Here we go, get the old rod here. So now we're gonna go, I think, scoop over our Poketch and go back to Twin Leaf and get a fishing encounter. But yeah, so I have to torn between them. But I still feel like there might not end up being too many new Mons. And maybe there be new. I'm not really sure the whole like Megas thing, if they're like kind of turned off by them or something like that. Cause there weren't any new Megas in 7th gen. I guess probably they want to focus on like Ultra Beasts and Alolan form. That's another thing. Is there gonna be more Ultra Beasts, or is that another just like Gen 7 exclusive thing, along with like Alolan forms? But here we go, get our Poketch real quick. But yeah, so I am excited about this, as I was saying, like probably like 5 minutes ago by now. I really don't want too much like news and information, especially if there's gonna be too many new Mons. I'd rather they give us like, if there's gonna be like 75 new Mons in the game, they give us maybe like the starters, like we already have like the 3-star base forms, and then maybe their second forms, and keep the final Evos hidden. Maybe like the 2 legends, and then maybe like 10 other Mons, like the Route 1 Mons, stuff like that. And then like leave like the rest of the new Mons, or even like the little teasers like for the hidden team, but not reveal too much about them, and other stuff like that. And then like just like let us like find out on our own. We like play, launch up Sword and Shield for the first time, and like play through it and find out all the stuff on our own, instead of like knowing like 90% of the information about the game. Besides, we like just who's like the champion is like a couple of Mons that they didn't like reveal in trailers and stuff. Because it would just be much more like exciting instead of us like knowing everything beforehand. Because I honestly would kind of like turned me like off a little bit by. So like I enjoy Sun and Moon. I think they're 7th gen is a great generation, but like I was turned off a little bit by all like the information that was released. So I knew like so much about the games beforehand. Essentially like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as well. But so I mean, if they like do like depending like what is released in the direct on June 5th, I might do not necessarily reactions to the direct itself, because that's just like asking for me to get a copyright strike or something like that. But maybe if they like put like new information on like if there's like already like a Sword and Shield website and stuff like that, or the Pokemon website itself, I'll like do like a little video looking at like whatever information they give us and like analyzing and like talking about like my thoughts on it. Here, guys, we're here fishing for a Twin Leaf encounter here. But yeah, so I'll probably do a little bit like looking at it and what other information they already have on there. And talking about it and speculating and all the other good stuff. So look out for that video on June 5th. And also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, there is our Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 Rise of the Empire Let's Play going on as well, which was uploaded yesterday, the first episode, along with the garbage, in my honesty, that was episode 1 of this Let's Play. That's going to be Tuesday, Thursdays. I had a really good time playing that, so there's usually a new episode of that up tomorrow. But yeah, so Sword and Shield, interesting. And if they might also in the direct like release more information about like depending on how much they've already released about all the stuff they announced in like the press conference thing yesterday. There we go. Gee, this took us like 5 tries here. Landed a Pokemon. Our Twin Leaf Town encounter is Wingull. Oh my god. That's not like what I would have liked. Oh shoot, I also forgot Prairie's still out front. Okay. Let's swap out to Chloe here. Probably Fake Out. Shouldn't kill, hopefully. Well, Wingull isn't like the greatest thing in the world. It is like 2 new typings of water and flying, which is nice. We have a water type and a grass type. Let's Fake Out here. Should hopefully bring it down to the yellow or the red. Flinches and let's try to catch it here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we go. So Wingull is caught. Read its Pokédex description here. Seagull Pokemon. It soars high in the sky, running updrafts like a glider. It carries food, tucks it in its bill. So it evolves from a seagull into a pelican. Nickname it New Orleans, like the basketball team. Oh, hold on. Might have to. L-E-A-N. So we got New Orleans. Hopefully I spelled that right. The Wingull. Let's check it out real quick here. New Orleans. Calm Nature, which isn't too bad. I'm pretty sure that raises special attack, which isn't too bad. Kenai with Growl Water Gun. This is honestly like, it's not like fantastic, but it's not like terrible either. Oh, we'll probably swap Prairie out from the front. Switch Geico in. Head back to Jubilife. Like maybe there's like one item in the Quick Claw we can get like in one of the buildings. We might do that. And then in the next episode, because we're around the 30-minute mark. Try to align all these episodes to be. So I might get Wingull leveled up in between episodes. And then the next episode, we'll head over to Orberg. And if everything goes well, we'll battle a rival, I'm pretty sure, on the route to the east of Jubilife. Here. And head over to Orberg, go to the Orberg mine, get another new encounter. Get an encounter on the route to the right of Jubilife. And in Orberg, like the tunnel going to Orberg. We'll get like 3 new encounters maybe for the next episode. And then be able to potentially take on the gym for our first gym badge, which should be exciting. But speed up a little bit here, I guess, back. Oh. This is another route where I mentioned earlier. So, like, these routes, honestly, so far have had some pretty crazy encounters on it. Like that route 201 or whatever, in between Sand Gym and Twin Leaf had like Metangs, as you guys just saw, like Rylus, Teddy Ursa, which would have been cool. I think we got Sentret on the route, which is kind of disappointing considering what else we could have gotten, but Sentret will be a pretty useful HM mon. It gets like ton of H. It gets like Cut, Strength, Rock Smash. I think it even gets like Surf. Probably Insta-Gen Rock Climb. But yeah. Here, let's head back to Jubilife here. Okay. Grovyle, the Grovyle showdown there. We're back here in Jubilife. Heal up our team here. We're healing up the team here and wrap up today's episode. Here, so on Friday's episode, like I said before, we're gonna scoop like one more item in Jubilife, battle our rival on Route 203 to the east, scoop up a couple encounters, and potentially if we get through it quick enough, be able to take on the Orberg Gym for our first gym battle. But after healing up our team with this, get up out of here. My name is Rainy Dragon, and for now, the storm is over. See you guys next time.